Da-da-da. Yo, how are you? Okay, how y'all do? Alright. Let me pin this real quick. Sorry, this guy cutting my grass. It's like super loud. Oh, you guys can't. Uh, that's weird. There we go. Oh, oh yeah. What's this? Smoke a cigarette. Alright. God. Mm. Yeah. What's up, brother? How you been? I'm like, I don't know who my nap. I'm kind of sleepy. King's lemonade. Good. Oh, bro, it was cool. Um, yeah, I didn't do any like gambling or anything like that. I went to like a lot of art exhibits. I went to a place called Area 15, um, with like another extension called Meow Wolf, which is basically just like one giant art installation or whatever. So I got to see a bunch of like interactive museums. And I got to see a bunch of like just like really cool like just art. um, and then we got to see like a John Wick experience where we got to like be in the movie for a little bit. It was like a bunch of different rooms and series with actors and stuff, but that was really cool. We got to be on a game show that we won. Uh, it was really cool. Yeah, definitely recommend. Yeah, we didn't gamble at all. I'm not sure why most people go there, but that's why we went. It was really fucking hot though, like really really hot. Like I knew it was gonna be hot, but like that was it was crazy. It was like walking through a hair dryer, bro. Oh my goodness. But no, 10 out of 10, super fun. Even the casinos, like there's like a place known as like the Strip, where it's like a bunch of casinos and stuff. But you can like walk through all of them, and they all like interconnect and stuff like that. So you get, and they're all like designed in a really like cool way. So that was super awesome. A lot of walking, but super cool. So yeah, definitely enjoy that. Yeah, yeah, they were building when we were there too. Yeah, we didn't get like go in there, but we saw the construction of it. Really cool. No, it was sick. Like, yeah, we did a lot there actually. You saw like a medieval. It's like a. It's not maybe played super seriously, but it's like a. If you've ever heard of medieval times, it's kind of like that, but like higher production value. It's called think it was like the Kings or Tournament of Kings, what it's called, at the Excalibur Hotel. And that was really cool. Like a lot of pyrotechnics and a lot of like LARPing, I guess. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we had a blast. We were a part of like the Ireland team, so I was like yelling out like the King's name and stuff. Super cool. Yeah, we were there for like I think like 5 days. I think no, I lied. We were there for like 4 days, 4.5 days anyway. Yeah, the flight was pretty good. I don't mind flights too much. Like I just sleep all the time, to be honest. Yeah, so that was a really fun way to spend our seventh anniversary for sure. Yeah, our anniversary was actually last month, but her my in-laws thought it was this month, so they got the thing really early. But we won anyway. It's still good. Yeah, but I need to get back to all the stuff I was doing with art. I sketched like every day when I was there, but I definitely didn't. I definitely took a bit of a break, which is good. It was good. Fun to get back to it. Drawing digital mommies ain't as easy as you think it is. You gotta get your head in the game for that. What you sorry, what have you been up to though? Hey, nice, dude. That's really exciting. Good for you. Mm. No, that's what I like to hear. I like people just doing stuff in life, like trying their best, you know? Mm. No, good for you. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I definitely become a lot more open, a lot more clear with the things I draw. I'm like, you know what, let me like even like this magma room. I just made 18 plus. I'm like, let me just like lean into the things I draw. Stop scaring the children. I know I like to draw. Yeah, I want to start making more, not like finished things, I guess, but like more, just more pushing my art limits a bit more, even my sketches, you know. So it's been good though. I feel like I've really been just like trying more perspective, more designs, more furniture, more environments and stuff. Um, yeah, it's been good because like as you push yourself, like your standard of like your a basic drawing goes higher and higher. So it's definitely good to keep pushing the envelope because sometimes I definitely buy more than I can chew, but it's good. Hey Jelly, how are you? What's new with you? I took a nap when I got home from work. I'm so like groggy. I need to stop going to sleep when I come home from work. Like I get so sleepy, or not like sleepy, but I get so like lethargic, you know. And I like force myself to like start drawing. But when I get home, I'm like I can go for a little nap. Don't do it. I'm like trying to fight the sleep demon. Sorry, I'm losing. Help. I hope your day's going well. I'm debating on colors, not coloring is just so much work, dude. No, let me. It's like I do this every time. Let me try this. I need to lower like high smiles. I feel like I make this too high. Yeah, maybe smiles. Let's try this. Mhm. I'm not making. These lines are not confident at all. Super. Yeah, it's a little. You got used to it. I don't use a lot of tools on Magma, so it's a bit easier for me to like get into it. But you'll be right. You got it. What's up, Pancake? How are you? Your name is fun. W name for sure. On Discord, I didn't know Rosie would go. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't take it personal. Like, I don't think it's like anything too weird. I just think they have low impulse control. So I think they just need to touch grass for a while. Hopefully they can like coexist with people. But it's whatever. I don't take it personally. Hopefully they can figure out what they want out of life and find the right communities for them. But my community is like for more committed artists. I feel like so I kind of need them to lock in a little bit. But it's all good. I pinged them directly too, and I was like, hey, like, just calm down. And like they were like, yeah, I know I need to calm down. I'm like, cool, cool. Talk to you later. Like just like relax or whatever. It's just so impulsive. But yeah, once you calm down, like feel free to like join again. But I just need you to like to relax, dude. It's not just like the BL stuff. It's like everything. It's just too childish, I guess. Like I know we're here to have fun, but like just calm down. You're not okay? How ominous. I hope you get better. And also, hi. Nice seeing you. I'm on YouTube. Excuse me. Oh, I personally don't mind. I'm a full grown dude. Like I'm good. I just want to make sure everyone's having fun. And you know, acting wildly isn't like it's like kind of funny sometimes, but it's like needed. Sometimes we need to calm down. But I feel fine. Like I'm enjoying the live too. Thank you. Excuse me. That sucks. Head pain is like the worst pain. Head pain and toothaches are like the two pains where I'm like, you could probably torture me with those two things, and I would tell you most things in my life. I can't, I can't deal with it. It's so debilitating. Like, it's put me out of my misery for real. I can't deal with it. I want to color this. I can try coloring this. It's a little sketch, I guess. Yeah. Talk is overrated. I actually, I will say, I might be in the same boat. I don't like spicy food that much, though. And I know people like usually like the spicy version of it, so I can't support. But you can fight the good fight. But I am also a hater, so like I think they're fine, but they're definitely not that good to me. But I know some people swear and like they will die by talkies, so I think I get where they're coming from. Yeah, I am not a talkies enjoyer. I'm not ashamed to say it. Nah. What? I really what? Wait. Never really liked K and Y. It wasn't bad. What's K and Y? I don't know what that is. So true, so true. He's fogging out. Help. May you win many vows in the future, my brother. Leading the power of the cards or whatever. Oh, got the ears. Oops. Almost forgot who I was for a second. So, Bonnie? 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 How's it going? Hell no. -1. Probably like 7.5 years now. I would say 4 years consistently. Happy to hear that. Yeah, I didn't start art until I was like older in life though. I was like 22 when I started. So I'm old now. Yeah, I've always been creative, I feel like, but I've never like really put time to making art in the way I do now. So I'm still learning a lot of things that may be obvious to others, but are new to me. But it's fun. At this point, I'm just trying to improve as much as I can. Drawing the things I want to draw. It's all good. But we all know what kind of stream this is. We all don't need like talking in public. We're just happy you're here. Or not. I don't know. You ask my therapist, I guess. My Roblox, as kids do. As we little babies do. Yeah, it's like we don't need to talk about what we're thinking right now. It's fine. Yeah, you can. We all know we're watching the stream incognito mode. what got me into this type of art? Great question. Uh, I feel well. It's kind of funny because like when I first started making art, and even now, I actually like to draw like all kinds of things, like monsters, like buildings and backgrounds and stuff. But I would say like when I first, I would say maybe like year three, I was like drawing like a lot. I mean, in much in the way I do now, but I was still trying to figure out like what I enjoy drawing a lot because I really want to improve, but like drawing does get boring after a while. Not gonna lie, especially when you're like trying to practice. So I was trying to figure out something that I could draw a lot that I wouldn't get tired of a lot, or and like really push the envelope of like rendering and stuff. So I was trying to figure out like, what that was for me, and I think I got to like anatomy because I was getting to a point where I was like getting comfortable with like perspective and stuff. So I started drawing a lot of like human anatomy just because like it was good practice. And so I was doing like male anatomy, like hyper masculine dudes with like hyper muscles and stuff, which is cool. And then I was like, I guess I should practice with females too. So I started doing female anatomy, and I was like, hold on, what's happening? And then I grew up watching anime, so as you might can assume. So I was like drawing and drawing and drawing, and like I kept drawing like it kept going back to like female anatomy, like hyper exaggerated anatomy, and like I don't know, like I just kept like we all know why I would keep drawing it, but I kept drawing and I got pretty good at doing it. And I was like, I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing this because like I like to do it. And it's pretty challenging, you know. And then it kind of became like the thing I default to when I'm drawing in general. Like if I'm drawing aimlessly, I'll just draw a female because I just find it easier and I find it more interesting. Also, like when I'm done, it's like I have an image that you know what I mean. So I just kind of kept honing in on female anatomy just because I just enjoyed doing it and it was like challenging. And then after a while, it kind of just became my brand. Not that I don't draw other stuff, but yeah, 9 times out of 10, if I don't have a specific goal in mind, you're gonna see cheesecake on the screens. Like so it is. I just find the most fun, I guess. Well, I'm able to practice like some, it's still like a lot of anatomy, still a lot of like rendering and stuff, so it's still challenging, but it's just fun. Easy for me to get my head around because I know what I like to see, so it kind of writes itself, you know. So that's kind of how I kind of got into this way of art to this level. I just like to draw it a lot, I guess. For no real reason either. I don't really do it for like money or anything. I just like to draw it, I guess. I do it for the love of the game. But yeah, now after years of doing this though, I've gotten really good at doing it. So, I mean, I guess the world's your oyster or something, I don't know. The friends you make along the way. I put too many skill points in drawing busty women, so if I don't do it now, it's a waste of my time. Like, I might as well hone in what I'm good at, refine the technique, the one-handed stroking technique. Painting, I'm talking about painting, guys. But honestly, like, it sounds silly, but I do think there's an art to making like um over sexualized women. I do think that it's a lot harder than people give credit for. Like, um, like I didn't know either. I thought it was just kind of like, haha, big boobs, big butt, like ha ha ha. But as you get into it, like, there's a lot of like technique you need to do, and there's a lot of anatomy you need to understand because like you can't just draw big circles and call it a day. Like, there's a lot of like muscle groups and like to make it look truly like overly sexualized. Like, there's a lot of like things you need to consider. What surprises me, I didn't realize. So, it's kind of its own like crafts, even though it sounds silly, but it's true. It's like there's a whole thing to it. So I'm still actually learning. The more every time I do, I still learn a lot of like different ways to do it, and I just kind of find it interesting, even if it's kind of silly. It's funny. But I'm telling you, you try to draw like an over sexualized woman, it's not easy. Because like you make one mistake and it looks like uncanny. Like if you draw the boobs too big, if the proportions are right, it looks stupid. So it's actually kind of hard. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice, like surprisingly. Like, I make it look fun and easy, but I'm trying. I'm really pushing myself. Yeah, this shit is not not easy. It's fun though. I can't say like everyone should draw like busty women because that's weird, but it does help. This is not advice for this is just my story. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm trying to take art either. I do it for love of the game, so I don't know if I like want to work at a studio or anything like that, or like some kind of like Hoyoverse type thing. But I don't know. Like all I know is if I keep practicing, I'll eventually be able to make. Well, not that I don't can't do it now, but I'll just keep getting better and better. So I was gonna see where it takes me. I guess if I do nothing with it, it's fine. I'm like an engineer, so like art. I don't need this to be like my one thing or anything. It's just a hobby that I put way too much time in. Because I used to be a really big gamer. I'm still like I still have to think I'm a big gamer now, but realistically, like I get my ass whooped by like Fortnite kids these days. These kids are really good at video games, so I can't even. So I would say I'm a gamer, um, but I don't have that dog in me like I used to. So yeah, art's kind of like for me. Like I realize that like art just means more to me than gaming at the moment. So um, I put a lot of my time into this for really no reason. Like I just like to do it, I guess. Because like when you play a game and like you win, it's like, oh cool, I got some more rank points, but like the next day you lose 3 games in a row, you're back to where you started. So you're just kind of going like this like revolving door. But when you're doing art or like any kind of creative tasks, it's like you can like not make something good, but you learned a lot along the way. So you still got better, and you always get better when you practice. So like I think for me after a while, it's kind of like, I could like have fun playing this video game. Not that I won't ever, but like if I just draw for the same amount of time playing this game, like I'll probably get more out of it like the next day. So I think I just kept making that choice over time. And after a while, it's kind of like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time playing a video game right now. I might as well just draw because this game's just gonna make me mad or something. And at least if drawing might be frustrating, but at least I like get a little bit better. Even if I don't make anything good. So that was kind of like my mentality going into this after a while. And I'm happy that I've kind of like took a break from gaming to focus on like something more productive, I guess. So I'm happy about that. But it was really hard for me for a while because I really like was torn between like playing 8 games of League or like drawing for like 4 hours, like because I was like, it's gonna be hard to draw. I'm not really good at drawing, but I was like, also League. But if I play League, I lose like 4 games I play. I win like 3 games, kind of like it's kind of a lose lose. So I was like, I might as well lose doing something like productive. This is all one layer, by the way. You do not need to make a million layers to make art. I used to watch other tutorials and stuff, so I'm still learning a lot of techniques, but every tutorial was like, yeah, draw the line art, draw the line art, redraw the line art. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, this shit takes way too long. After a while, I kind of was just like, I like to draw. I don't like to like plan a project. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it my way and figure it out. So yeah, so this is all one layer. You do not need a fuck ton of layers to make art. You don't. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, it's fine. Because every tutorial you watch for digital art will have you making like a million layers, and I feel like that shit takes forever. Like I don't think I'm impatient, but like that it takes too long, man. Hell no. Just just start balling, bros. Get into it. Cause it's hard to like just get into something, but like the more you do it, the easier it comes to you. and also you'll learn a lot more because like you won't be relying on too many like layer techniques and stuff. But again, if it works for you, great. But like you don't have to like have a refined technique to make art. Like just do it in the way that makes sense to you. Because just I feel like there's like a lot of gatekeeping with like the way you do stuff, and I'm like, you don't have to do all that. I feel like not that it's gonna be amazing, but just start drawing and like you'll figure out your own process eventually. Like it just takes time. Just like be patient with yourself. But yeah, these like the digital art tutorials are criminal. The shit makes like I even now, even though I've been drawing for a long time, like there's some tutorials I'll be watching. I'm like, I don't understand any of the words that they're saying. Like I don't know what's happening. What's happening? It's just confusing. Like even to this day, I don't know how to turn grayscale into color. I've seen people being like, yeah, draw the whole character in grayscale and then like use like a multiply layer to like color the I don't know. I think it's a skill issue for sure, but you don't need to do that to make art. I promise you. If it works, great. But like for me, I was like, how do I use these layers? I don't understand. Help. Yeah, I was a mess, man. Like trying to learn art is so hard. Like trying to learn enough where you can start making your own art is really hard. Like I think like there is like a phase where you have to kind of get through like all these tutorials and like how to like figure out what you're trying to figure out. Like there's like it's like a whole thing. Yeah, it's hard. Like you just like not that everyone has to draw. Obviously, like if you have other things you'd rather be doing, that's fine. But like yeah, I think the hardest part about drawing is trying to figure out like what you even like to draw and like how you like to do it. And literally all of that you can only do that by drawing a lot and failing a lot. Like you have to fail so many times to even get used to drawing comfortably. Like it's hard, man. Like I don't blame anyone for not like for drawing. This shit is difficult. But like once you like find not necessarily your stride, but like you find out like the ways you like to do it and the things you like to draw, it does get a lot easier. But that for me, that took me like 5 years to get good at it, or to at least get good enough to like not be embarrassed when I show people my art. But I was making some trash art for a long time, and you can't like measure your progress either. Like you can kind of like give yourself benchmarks and stuff, but like you can't like really like tell when you're getting better. You just have to like keep lying to yourself, thinking that you're good or like you're getting better. And then eventually, like one day, it kind of clicks a little bit. Not that you'll make amazing art all of a sudden, but like you at least understand like what you're doing wrong. Not that you can like stop doing the things wrong, but at least you know where you're like having issues. But yeah, like drawing is a labor of love for a while. It's so hard, but it's fun. I think it's worth it. I think everything. I think anything that you put your time into that's like self creative is always worth it, even if it like sucks for a while. Okay, what's happening? Is our face too short? Wait, why is this not work? Is it the banks? What the hell? Is her head too flat? What is it? God, what is going on with her face? What? Why is it so weird? You know what? Let's skip this. Back to basic anatomy 101. Why do you look weird? Alright, what think? I go out, and this goes out, and you go up, right? Like that? I don't know. Why does it look so weird? What am I missing? Bro. What is it? Why does it look weird? Is it the chin? Oh, yeah, true. True, that's true. But when you make a million things of when you make a million anatomical drawings sketches a day, you can ball it out. I'm built for this. It's my it's my ninja way. I will never use more than 5 layers on drawing. Never. I will flatten and compress. You can't tell me what to do. But yeah, you definitely have some. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I do like it is nice knowing that like when I do make art, I do feel like I have a long way to go, which feels really good because that means I think I can improve a lot over time if I stick to it, you know? So if this is kind of where my art is now, I feel really optimistic about how I can progress later on. 100%. Because I'm like, if you ask me like what's my process, I'm like, bro, I couldn't tell you. Like I don't really know. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah, I do think that once I like actually like lock in one day, or like when all of it comes together one day, it's gonna be super nice. I'll be acting real different. Look at this. Damn, son! Look at all this peak. Look at all this peak. Here I thought thinking I was good. I'm about to kick everyone so I look better by comparison. Bad artists only. I gotta protect my ego. No, no, you can't be better than me in my own my own backbone. No, 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 I'm insecure. Oh my god, no. I was gonna work out today, but I'm just not good. I was sick the past couple of days. Give me a break. I don't want to. No. Well, that came out really well. Don't you love when things sometimes work out? Honestly, bro, I think we're all on the same journey, bro. It's hard because I feel like with art improvement, it's really weird. Because like you can technically get better, but when you technically get better, you try new things, and when you try new things, like you realize like, oh, the way I was doing it doesn't make sense anymore. But then like you're too good to like go back to what you were doing, so you just like suck all of a sudden because like you just learned something fundamental, but you can't apply it yet, so you just suck. And then like you finally get to like catch up and like apply the things you just learned, and then you learn something else, and you're like, wait, this doesn't make any sense, and then you like suck again. Like you go to like the cycle where it's like, how am I getting worse? Like you're not getting worse, but you're just like you're learning new techniques that you don't know how to apply yet, but you can't look at your old art the same. So you go through like this weird cycle of like, oh, I'm like goaded to being like I am the worst artist. Like I know I'm getting better, but I'm so bad, you know? It's like this infinite cycle of like pain. So I'm at a point like, especially when it comes to rendering, I'm like I think I know enough to like put it together, or I understand like how to apply certain things, but like I'm still trying to figure out like how to do it right. So sometimes I render, I'm like, this is like a god tier render, and other times I'm like, this is like the most dog shit. Like I know what I'm trying to do, but I can't do it. I don't know how to apply it yet. So it's tough, man. But you know what? We ball. You know why? Because we're burbs, and burbs never give up. We cry and we flail, but we don't give up. Never back down. Never what? Yeah, so I think art's a really funny process where it's like you never truly know like all you can do is continue to build your knowledge, but you can't like measure it linear like on a linear graph like your art skill because your art skill is so varied. So all you can do is like just don't give up and just keep going. Like just don't stop. As soon as you stop, you fail. Like just don't stop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you'll like if you'll draw like in front of somebody, be like, yeah, can you draw like my character? Like, yeah, yeah, and you'll like start drawing their character and like I am the worst artist. You're like, how is it possible? Like I just drew something. It's because you got better, but you just don't know in what way you got better. So you're just kind of like, wait, what just happened? Yeah, art is like really funny. But the only problem is like if you take yourself too seriously, I think that's when like things start going wrong. Like I think if you're pursuing a creative endeavor, like, especially like illustration, it's not like don't don't expect anything when you start drawing. Just do your best, and then just hope that like you learn something. But if you expect to like make something amazing every single time, like you're gonna have a hard time because like you're just not gonna be able to do that. Like it's just not gonna work. Like you might give yourself 6 hours and realize that like it sucks. It's not because you suck. It's just because like it things you just the things that you were trying to apply just didn't work out. But like that's just how it works, you know. And then, but if you look at yourself and you compare yourself to like others, and you're like, oh, this like 15-year-old artist could draw like this, at this point, and I'm like 35 and I can't do it. It's like don't think like that. That's not how it works. Like just keep practicing, and like you'll figure it out. But like you'll never figure out your own style if you keep giving up, or if you keep thinking that you're not like good enough. Like you're fine. You just don't know what you don't know yet. Just like anything else. Yeah, like it's weird, like especially with like art specifically, like people like think you're born with it. I'm like, it's literally just like anything else. If you start playing League of Legends, like you're not gonna know exactly like how to like counter every single character. You don't know all the characters do. Same with art. It's like you don't know how the colors work. You don't know how to like do your own style. You don't know and that like you just don't know. It's not because you suck. You just have no knowledge of what you're doing. And literally in any other skill in life, if you don't know what you're doing, it's not gonna be good. But that's how you learn. Like that's the whole process, you know. But some people get really discouraged, especially like younger artists online. They're like, bro, relax. Like, just enjoy the process. Like, I'm not gonna say it's not frustrating, but it's definitely not worth quitting over. Unless you just don't. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. But if you care about what you're doing, but you think you're not good enough, I'm like, yeah, relax. Like, it's not like a contest. Like, just chill out. Which is why when people are like, oh, he cheated, I'm like, cheated what? Hey, what are you? No, no, please. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. No. I'm on a losing streak though. I'm a little depressed about it. I was doing so well, and I feel like I'm getting teams that like are intentionally trying to lose. I'm really upset about it because I'm like I only have so much time to play games during the day, or even like during the week at this point. Just I'm old, and when I play League of Legends, I feel like people are like not playing seriously, and I lose. It makes me so upset. Like it's like, yo, can we like try to like lock in? Like I can't play 80 games a day like I used to. Please, I need you to lock in. Everything's a league metaphor, right? That's life. Life is just one big round of League of Legends. You gotta level up your character. You gotta build your skills. You gotta buy the right items. Don't feed. Don't feed. Don't feed the trolls. Life is just life is just League. You gotta kill a dragon every so often. Like it's just how it is. I didn't write the rules. It's kind of pretty good though, right? I haven't like rendered in a while. I haven't really like done digital art in a minute. I'd like to get my skill back up. Yeah. Uh, Jarvis. Send send Mary to her early grave with the thighs of this character. Thank you, Jarvis. Mods. It's funny because as I've come to like become more of a borderline NSFW artist here and there, if we're being real here, I realize that like one of the only differences of like suggestive SFW and NSFW is drawing the nipple. Like if you the more you imply that the character has a nipple, the more NSFW it is. If you didn't like if you just don't draw it, it's like fine. But that's like literally like the only difference. It's crazy. It's like really subtle stuff, surprisingly, that changes like the genre of what you're drawing, which I have come to learn over the years. Nah. Oh, she didn't say how. Don't. Yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow. I was gonna go to sword fighting practice today, but I'm just not in the mood. I've been sick for the past like 4 days. I just don't feel like immediately being kind of healthy and then getting sick again. I'm gonna give it one day. I'll go tomorrow. Like sword, you guys don't understand. Like Kundo, which is the Korean variant of Kendo. Those old guys, like, because when you go to a Kendo or Kundo gym, it's like I'm 29 and I'm like the young like I'm one of like the youngest people there and there's like 20 people there. They're all like 60s or they're like 60. They've been doing it for like their entire life. Like they're all really fucking good. And they hit you as if they're really fucking good. And so like when I go, it's like I'm fighting for my life. Like this isn't just like an average workout. It's really hard. It's fun. It's really fun, but like boy, there are some days where I'm just like, why did I bother coming today? I'm just getting my ass whooped. They're all really nice though. Like they're all, like some of the nice people I've ever met. And a lot of them, like I don't speak Korean, so I don't know what they're saying like 90% of the time. But they know I don't know, and they try their best to speak a little bit of English. Like some guys can speak English, but like most of them can't. But I've been going for like 2 years, so we know each other really well, as much as like we can as like people speaking different languages. So they're like, but they're so nice. They're so cool. It's like as they're like kicking my ass, they're like, "Oh, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay." And then they're, okay, cool. And then they just proceed to continue beating me, beating me up. But they're so nice. If I didn't like the sport, I probably would still stay for that dojo. They're so cool. I did get second place at my recent Kundo tournament though. I had to beat 4 people, or I had to beat 3 people to get second place, so that was pretty good. I had no idea what I was doing. Like I knew what I was doing, but like that was like one of my first tournaments, so I was like fighting for my life. It was cool though. I had a good time. Like I took like a month off because I like work and stuff, and I came back and like they were like, oh yeah, welcome. Like you're just time for the tournament. I'm like, what tournament? It was like the like, next weekend. I was like fighting a bunch of like different dojos and schools, and I was like, I think this is a bit of a. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I did pretty good. So definitely happy about that. But that was not easy. I just happen to be athletic, so like I think that carries me a bit farther than my skill for sure. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, thankfully I've been like a cross country athlete for a while. So when it comes if it's a battle of stamina, I can usually get by and I can usually make it out okay. Yeah, but some of those fighters are crazy. Especially like the young fighters. I hate fighting like any person below the age of 25 because like they fight like they have a future left. Like they haven't been beat up by life enough. So like they have something to prove when they start fighting you, and I'm like I'm like just a guy, just like a married engineer guy. Like I'm not like I wasn't born into Kundo, you know. So like I'm like yo relax. Like this guy's got heart. All I got is depression. Yeah, what's up? Oh, did I just put a hole in my shirt? I'm wearing like one of my oldest like shirts. I've been the same like size since I was like 20. So I have all these like hand me down shirts from my older brother that I can finally wear, but they're like super old. I think I just like tore one accidentally. No. Yo, she looking kind of cute though, right? Am I right, guys? Guys, chat. Charamir. I could draw the other arm, but I'm being so lazy right now. But it looks weird. I want her. So understandable. Continue. I I'm gonna cheat real quick. Excuse me. I did sketch. I did put a little sketch here. Oh my god, I'm tracing my own sketch. He's cheating. He's cheating. Oh, that's cool. Perfect. Wait, what? Oops. There we go. Oh, I have I haven't flipped the canvas in a while. I was really scared for a second. I was like, please don't be asked. Please. I'll do anything, please. Let things be balanced. Not flipping like not, when he's not when you don't when you not flip the canvas. Yep. When you don't flip the canvas after for a while, but you sometimes you be drawing like something you feel like you're cooking, and then like you look at it for a second, you're like, this is the worst. Everything is so off. Flip your canvas if you can. It's really important. That's actually the only pet peeve of drawing traditionally. You can't like flip your canvas. Like you can like turn the like I know everyone's like turn your paper over. That's not how it works. Um, but yeah, that's like the only problem drawing traditionally. Like it's hard to balance your art sometimes. But thankfully, like when you're drawing digital, you can just do that. You can just flip it, which is like so nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Hold your paper in the light. I'm like, I'm not doing all that, bro. Yeah, I didn't hear that. Man, I really don't feel like drawing the hand. My depression. Yeah, that's fair. Art makes me depressed sometimes. I'm gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I should be drawing better than I can, and then I just can't for a while, for some reason. And then I'm like, nah, I'm like the worst, I guess. I guess I'm chalked. But you're young, and young people have a hard time making art because they think everything should be perfect. And then, but when you're old, you realize that you're not good at stuff, and like you gotta get better. I have the power of paying a mortgage and being married. My depression is unbeatable, but we push through. You'll grow out of it probably. If you don't, you know, more for me, I guess. I mean, again, like in my opinion, if you don't take yourself that seriously, art's a lot easier to do. As soon as you start taking yourself seriously, art's like really hard all of a sudden. You know, I should be able to. Nope, you should be able to do nothing. Just don't worry about it. Just try your best. Mm. Yes, you don't need to be creative to make art. You just gotta know what you wanna like, what you wanna draw, like as a concept. If you wanna draw like I don't know, if you wanna make characters, then just like go on Pinterest and draw the first character you see. But you don't need to be like a creative person to like draw. If that makes sense. Like you can just draw technically well and like call it a day. So there's actually a lot of like really strong artists who aren't creative at all. Like they won't reinvent. They won't invent like new characters. They'll just like draw the same characters really well. You know what I mean? But again, like, and also in my opinion, like art, like if art isn't worth doing, it's hard to do. So if you just would rather do something else, like just do something else. Like it's fine. Like there's no one's like holding you like you have to be an artist. Like you have to do this. Like it's not that deep. If you're just not in the mood, just don't draw. Like it's fine. You'll get back to it eventually, I'm sure. Like just don't, there's no pressure when you make art. There's not supposed to be pressure unless you work like you work in like South Korea or something. But yeah, if you work for like a waifu game, a waifu whatever, like there might be a little pressure there, but you'll probably be fine. Mm. But yeah, if you're like 10 years old, then like this it's fine. You'll be fine. You have time. People still AI generating? Is that like, are we doing that still as artists? Like, yeah, I know people are like for a while it was kind of like, is AI gonna take over? I think we have fully seen that AI art is not the like end all of like art commissioning. So, are we like done with that issue as artists? Or are we still working on that? Or, like, like for a minute there, I was kind of like, oh, I guess industry jobs are over because you can just generate whatever. But now I think the general public doesn't like AI anymore, which is cool. Or like they can at least like suss it out a lot easier than they could like a year ago, which is super cool. So are we still using it as like an excuse not to draw? Not like you specifically, but like I know a lot of artists were like, "What's the point of drawing if like AI can take all my art?" It's kind of like, well, AI didn't take every commit. I'm getting commissions now, and I started when I was like later in life, so there's no excuses anymore. You just gotta practice. But I haven't really like checked in the art online art zeitgeist to see if like people are still like super scared of like what's the point of like trying if like AI is gonna take everything? Tonight will be the night. But people are like mad like crazy about it for a while. I think the biggest things I've noticed are the art AI art tracers. I think that there's a lot of like bad actors who were like faking being real artists that were not using real art, or they weren't like actually drawing. I think that's like the worst case thing that's happening a lot these days. But it seems like the a lot of the general public understands what AI art looks like now, which is really cool. And I think that a lot of people don't would rather not have AI art as opposed to like drawn art. So I think ultimately it kind of worked out. Like it still is kind of like an issue, but like not as much as I feel like I thought it was gonna be for a while. So I am pretty happy about that because you know uh, brother, this shit is peak. Look at all this peak. So, how do you start again? Well, first you just find any IP that you just find it cool, like whether it be like Hunter. Well, I'm a nerd, but whether it be like Hunter x Hunter, League of Legends, or whatever. Um, just find like one thing that you like to do or you like to look at. Would it be like, well, you're like 5 years old, right? So like Roblox or something, and just draw something that looks cool to you, and lower your expectations. Well, just draw for fun. Like I draw a busty woman because I find it fun. If I was drawing like hardcore like male anatomy, I'm pushing myself. But the best way to get back into drawing is draw things that you actually like to draw, or draw things that you think are cool. Um, and then you'll slowly build like you need to learn how to have fun drawing first, and then once you get used to like physically drawing after a while, then you go back to improvement. But you gotta cycle between just having fun and like improving. You should never just be having. Well, you can have if you don't want to improve, you can just have fun. It's whatever. But if you want to improve, it should always be like uh, a back and forth like experience of like, okay, today I'm just gonna have fun. Today I'm gonna improve, or today I'm gonna render, or today I'm going to like just be comfortable, you know. But you don't really want too much of one or the other, or you get too bored, or you get too frustrated. Think Burbs enjoying it? Absolutely. Like yeah, like this shit for me, like I could do this all day. I this is fun for me. Like this is like I'm having a good time, and it's challenging enough where like I can't just autopilot draw. I do need to focus a little bit. So I have found this the cheat code for me personally, and sure enough, it's drawing busty woman. So I mean, who would have thought? Crazy, right? Yeah, you got to find that perfect medium of like this subject is challenging, but like I enjoy drawing it, so it's not that bad. Oh, yeah, funny. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, just don't take art seriously. Like, art is serious in a way where it's like, we're trying our best, but like, art isn't like that serious. Like, art shouldn't make you depressed. I get why we get depressed about our own art, but like, it's just not like, it's just not that deep. Damn, something obviously, right? R.I.P. brother. You know what they say? Because I don't. I'm sure someone said something about this one time. Probably. Oh, I used the wrong layer. Fuck. That's fine. Well, I can copy this from there. It's fine. Yo, what's up? I got it blow up. Nice. My thing is, I really struggle to digitally. Okay, so I will say that before I started drawing digitally, I was drawing traditionally for like 4 years. Not that I was good, but like I got decent at it. I started drawing. My wife got me a digital tablet that I slept on for like a year, and then one day I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I had this." I tried to draw digitally after literally just drawing the same day. Traditionally, digital art is hard. Like getting used to the pressure sensitivity, getting used to the layers and the programming, and like digital art is difficult to get used to. Like it's really tough. It took me like 2 years to actually be able to draw digitally comfortably, but I was like straight like booty for a while, like for a while. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just so mildly different. That like it's just hard to get wrap your head around. So I get it. I get it. Also, glow up, nice. Love to hear it. Where can I see it? If you're willing to share, but you should be since you brought it up. Cough, cough. Yeah, so it's not just you. Digital art is like weird, and it doesn't translate exact one like one to one. It's funny. It's so fucking. I love it. It's funny. Did I ever tell you guys one of my favorite hobbies that isn't drawing? Being a hater is so funny. Like being a hater in a way where like when you're not like hurting someone's feelings, but you're just like taking a jab at them for no reason. I love like the pointless like why are you hating? It's like you know what? Because it's funny. Like like uncalled for hate on anyone's hobby or like what they're doing is so funny. Because I love hating, bro. Especially like well timed, like really awesome jabs, bro. It's so funny. And there's like a technique to it because like it's hard to like pull it off without being like a spirited person. But you can find that half medium where like you're a nice person, but like you just like to jab at people sometimes. So they'll get like when they get too comfortable with you, and you just say like something just devious, like it's the funniest thing. I love it. Hating is like my favorite pastime for sure. I do all the time at work too. I'll be jabbing my manager all the time for no reason. Oh man, I pray that one day I can hate um, with no societal consequence. I love it. I want problems. But also, I'm an older brother, so I mean, I feel like it's in my blood to like just hate. Like I don't know, seeing something about seeing your younger sibling get frustrated about something and like just making it worse is so funny. Especially when they're like really having a hard time. Oh man. Or like just to be saying like random stuff where it's like some some kid will be complaining and they're like, yeah, yeah, I'm like 14 or whatever. I'm like, when I was your age, I was 15. It's like just the most like nothing you can do about it. But I'm gonna hate you anyway. You know why? Because I can't. I want to paint over this one. I'll paint. I'll paint over this. Some may call it crazy, but I call it Joe Mama. Leave me alone. I mean, I guess I'll. Yeah, let me cut this through. Whatever. I just don't feel like restructuring this. Um, layer via cut. Okay. Professional gamer move. This is the box art design process. Guys, how do it? What's that? Yeah. Oh, you did beams up. Jarvis, get this guy an extra Adam. Jarvis, Atomize, man. What's the hair? What's the hair color, guys? For a suspicious looking nurse. I made one eye. Oops. Let me just make another eye real quick because I'm lazy. I just feel like doing this twice. Not gonna lie. You can draw. You're just not good at it right now because you haven't done it in a while. It's okay. You can do it. Just believe, please. The secret of life is that no one can draw. We're all kind of bad. You just gotta push through it. You gotta be delusional enough to like think that you can be good. Like that's the only secret to life. Like you gotta thug it out. Be the thug that you can be. What would thug Jesus do? All Might would have quit. Are you? Well, Goku would never quit making art. You know why? Because he knows that training. I can't even finish the joke. It's too funny. What would Goku do? Can't see. What's the joke? I can't see it. I've been bamboozled. There's no joke. Help. Wait, are you saying is this me? Oh. That's funny. So silly. It's fucking bird. Is it this one? I go say. Hello. Well, here's a question. If you had to eat one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, if I can only eat one more thing for my entire life, or like one thing for the rest of my life, it'd be boiled cabbage. It sounds crazy, but it's not, right? Because if you choose something too sweet, you'll get tired of it real quick. But like, it really, if you choose any strong flavor, it's too much. You're not gonna be able to do it. Like, I don't want to hear it. But boiled cabbage, first, is tasty but bitter enough where it's inoffensive. You can eat a lot of it, and it's not high in calorie. Um, it's just overall pretty solid. Like, it's not like the best, but it's not bad. Um, I would say like my favorite like food I think is like apples, but I feel like I would get tired of apples if I eat apples every day. Boiled cabbage though, I can eat a lot of boiled cabbage. So I don't want to hear it. Cream cheese and jam sandwiches. What the hell is that? Well, what flavor cream cheese? Like the base flavor? That's wild, bro. What is that? Really? Oh, that's fair. I'm definitely more of an apples guy. Watermelon is solid though. I think like again, watermelon is inoffensive enough where I probably could eat a lot more watermelon than I could apples, even though I like apples a lot more. So I think that's valid. I'll give that. For doing the nutrition, oh no, I couldn't. I don't know. Eggs, I get tired of the flavor of eggs really quickly. I do like eggs a lot, but only so much at one time. I would like lose my mind. I couldn't do it. You're stronger than it. Yeah, I mean the base flavor, yeah. I do. Okay, yeah. Watermelon does feel like you are getting like the breath of life every time you take a bite. I will give you that. Like watermelon does hit different, especially when you're actually thirsty. And you eat watermelon, like you feel like you're a new person. Like, like it feels like a health potion. Like you feel different. And I will say, yeah, like I mean, yeah, but you guys get the idea. Where it's, I think that that question is a lot more deceptive than people give it credit for. People just be saying anything, but no, no, you gotta understand. This is the rest of your life, bro. Like, if I had a power, like a superpower, I'd have the power to mildly inconvenience people. Like, let's say you're trying to put your thumb drive into your computer, I'd make you miss like one extra time, or like if you're trying to like peel an orange, I make it so the chances of you peeling like a little section off as opposed to the entire orange is higher. Like I just make you really mildly inconvenienced, where like you tie your shoe and it just comes untied, like just because the dot wasn't so tight, you know. I'll just keep doing that until I make you go crazy, and you'll never know who, like you'd never know I'm around, like you never know my power, because it's not strong enough for it to be like offensive, but it is strong enough to be annoying. And I feel like I can make people go crazy. And then even in a fight, I can be like I'm turning it on, like my power, and then I didn't turn it on. Um, but they would never know. Like, how could you prove that I'm using my power currently? You know what I mean? Like that power is crazy. Everyone will be so mildly inconvenienced that I'd rule the world. You can't fight back. You wouldn't even know it's me. In fact, I could do it right now. How would you know? It'd be useful where it's like if I want people to like generally leave the area that I'm in currently, like if I'm in like in a library or if I'm even in like a grocery store, if I make it so people like they grab like a box of like cereal, but the box is sticky or something like that, like they would just leave, right? And then I'd have more access to things without people being there, which to me is paradise. So I would annoy people into leaving the general area that I'm at almost at any point in the day, and I have more access to that area. You feel me? So it's a genius power, really. I've outdone myself. So in that way, I would just make people leave me alone without telling them to leave me alone. So I could draw in peace, or I could like read in peace or something. That's what I would do. It's not made to help anybody. Like it's not a helpful power. It's more of like a I just want people to go with it. Like I want your Starbucks order to be like kind of off a little bit, so you don't go to like that Starbucks anymore. And then when I'm there, yes, I can be sometimes mildly inconvenienced just because like life is still happening, but like the chances are much less likely with me not actively using my power. So it's a genius, really. It's an antisocial power, I will agree, but you know, what are you gonna do? I wouldn't use it all the time, but there are many times where I'm just like, I wish like the general public would just not be here right now. But yes, I also could be a super villain with that power, so it's a win-win. I need to check on my dogs. One sec. BRB. Oh my god, look at this peak. When you know box has using videos. Curse technique to make you. That's what I'm saying. Like I could like make someone go crazy with that power, and there's nothing you can do about it because you can't. And then I can make it a placebo too. I can make you expect bad things to happen, and without me even using my power, more bad things are happening to you because of law of attraction. It's a really good power. It really is. What's I'll be right back. I'm back. I brought some chips, so it's gonna be a little annoying for you, but not for me. And that's a risk I'm willing to have you guys take for me. So, oh, no, it's tes- Tostitos organic blue corn chips. They're kind of cool because they look like black chips, like they're like dark purple. I like the basic flavor personally. As you can tell, I like simple flavors. You just can't go wrong with a simple flavor, man. Well, I guess you can, but let's hope not. No, what? You don't understand. I'm getting old. I don't want all like the cookie bites, extreme cheddar, blasting cookie crisps. I just want honey milk or what's it the health almond cereal. I've always liked boring flavors though. I don't know why. I don't know. Look at this masterpiece of rendering. Yeah, I think for a while, for me, like drawing, getting past the rendering process was really hard because I'm like, where do I go from here? Um, I now know what to do, but like this was probably like the biggest learning curve for me for a while, where I'm like, favorite beverage? Probably that's tough. My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper, but again, I can only drink so much Dr. Pepper in a day, you know? Uh, hmm. Honestly, these days, I know when I say chai tea, someone's gonna be like tea tea. No, but I like the. I don't like chai like the actual tea. I think it tastes kind of like nothing. But I do like the American branded chai tea flavoring or whatever they call it. Like whatever. I don't know what it actually is, but like American chai tea, in the way that we Americanized it, I like a lot. I could drink a lot of chai tea, like, but don't actually give me real chai teas. I'm not gonna like it. But yeah, I'll say chai tea is probably my favorite beverage right now. Not gonna lie. I was honestly just thinking about it before you asked. In general, I was like, man, I can go for some chai tea. But yeah, don't give me any authentic chai tea. I'm not gonna like it. Call me what you want. I'm honest. Yeah, she kind of cross-eyed. It's okay. She cute though. Are we even looking at the eyes, guys? Come on. Let's be real here. Honestly, drawing eyes is also a big learning curve for me. Like, I can draw an eye, but drawing two, like, eyes that complement each other it's really difficult for some reason. I think it's harder than it should be, like, surprisingly. A lot of people don't talk about it either. I find it kind of odd. We're mapping things, guys. Relax. We're just mapping, I promise. Hold on, my AI is rendering. 1 second, guys. Just let the image load for a second. It'll fix itself. I promise. Uno momento, please. Yeah, boxed AI is rendering. 1 sec. Also, I think honestly, honestly, I think I should put the eyes lower. Well, hold on, like maybe like this, kind of like this, like this, like this maybe. Yeah, something like this. Man, I remember a time I could not render to save my life, bro. I was garbage. It was so bad. Like, not that I'm like amazing now, but like for there was like years and years and years. Like, is it rendering for me is like a really recent thing. Like within like less than a year ago, I was able to I can like render like this, and it kind of just like clicked after like failing for like forever, just to attempt to render. Like, I could not figure that shit out. Like it's just so different than just sketching. Like rendering is a whole different discipline. Like I like could not figure it out for a while. Like I all of the tutorials and stuff make sense, but like when I tried it, like it just didn't work. So I'm happy that we're here now, where I can look at something and being like, if I were to render this, I probably could do it in this way. But yeah, this is new developments for me. Yeah, she crossed that, but she kind of cute though. Same color. Have you guys played Mecha Chameleon? My my younger sister, she's like obsessed with like friend slot games or whatever. So every time a new friend game comes out, she's been like playing it. So she got me to play Mecha Chameleon with her the other day. The game's just really funny. Oh my god, look at this peak, bro. Amazing. I've ever tried drinking milk with sugar. Hell no, what the hell? No. Is it good? I think. Well, hold on. Let me take that back. When I was a kid, I used to really like Rice Krispie treats a lot, and when I ate Rice Krispie treats, I would put a lot of sugar in the cereal. So I think in that way, I inadvertently drank a lot of milk with sugar in it. But I've never gone out of my way to drink sugar milk, if that makes sense. So yes and no, if I'm being honest with you. Before I flame you, I will be honest. But no, that's just crazy. What? Excuse me. Milk and sugar is kind of hated amongst them. Oh, like I think it definitely is like a conversation stopper. Like if you when you say something like that, it is kind of like a wait record scratch. What did he say? Like whether it is drink a lot or not is a really weird thing to say. To the point where I had to think about what what you said. But yeah, technically I think I have. So I guess it can't be that bad. But yeah, if I went to your house and then like you're like you want something to drink and then you put out milk and then put sugar in it, I would be like, what's wrong with you? Like you good? Are you going through something right now? Like you want to talk about it? That's just crazy. Yeah, more power to you though. Don't let me tell you what to do. I will judge you, but like, you live your life. I heard a song today. It's like I mean, I'm pretty. It might be AI generated. I'm not really sure, but it's on SoundCloud and it's been stuck in my head all day. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy we know both. My favorite LED? Are we talking about like lights? Or is this like a young person thing? Like we're not talking about like a show, right? We're talking about like colors. If we're not talking about colors, you gotta explain to me. Yeah, we're talking about like baby somethings. I don't know. My favorite LED. Light emitting diode. Like we're talking about lights? Um hmm. Um I like cobalt blue, like dark blue. That's probably my favorite LED color. And favorite color in general. My favorite combination of colors is black and gold. My favorite individual color is blue. Excuse me. Yeah, I only ask because I've recently come in contact with like people talking about object shows and stuff. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. And they're like, no, what's your favorite like object? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? That's all I have to ask. When it comes to acronyms, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. What about you? Yeah, my favorite color blue is probably something like this. This or like this. And then my favorite combination of colors is this and kind of like maybe like this. These are my favorite, two favorite kinds of colors. This is so cool, but it's taking up so much space. Hold on, this push. That's all right, man. Awesome hanging out. Oops. Ah, no. There. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. Mm. Yeah, fortunately, I can get through a sketch relatively fast. Like, if I wasn't coloring, I'd be like 10 sketches in by now. But, yeah, it's a skill. You gotta know when to get in and get out, for sure. I think it's like, as soon as you get that first feeling of like, I don't really know where to take this, just move on. Just do something else. Unless you're like working on a project or something, like just like once it's like good enough, like just let it go. But yeah, I would say that's a real problem to have. But I think it's better to draw 10 sketches that you kind of like rather than like three sketches that took like way too much time, personally. Because I think learning happens in the first like 30 minutes of the sketch, and after that, it's kind of right. We're no longer doing a sketch; we're doing a small project, and that's not what I'm trying to do right now. So it's time to pack it up. Yeah, it's important. Like people don't respect the cranium at all. Like it's hard because like the cranium is like objectively it doesn't feel pretty. The cranium feels kind of like very anatomy ugly, I guess. It's hard to explain. Like I don't like the nose person like of as like a human, I don't like noses. But I respect that like without a nose you don't look normal. Like you need a nose. So I get that part. One sec, I got a phone call.
devil guide your hand for good luck, to hold the honeysuckle rose as she lies down, reading the paper, reading the world right round, and her eyes record the sweet surprise of those who died that day, leaving her breathless, leading her to the grave. You're early, your life work is dirtied by the fools who adore you, only to find you out. They saw you
Yo, yo.
dressing
I'm probably gonna
in
get off
the
in the next,
back
like,
room, now they'll
5 minutes,
pay
but I'm
what
happy
they
you're back.
owe you.
Welcome back.
Slowly small change right on the green, green grass. Won't the
Yeah,
devil
hopefully I can get
take
back to
you
my regular streaming
back
schedule during the work weeks or
tomorrow?
during like the
To
week and stuff.
open closed
So
doors and
I should be
keep
back
the
soon.
good from the great. Evil and equal, seeking to kill and create. How grand the milk and honey land is on her tongue. Again, taste of the violence, trying to silence her head. Jane, you're early, your life's work is dirtied by the fools who adore you, biding your time to strike. Surely the poison makes a portrait of your face in the mirror, smiling with fright. Jane, you're early, your life's work is dirtied by the fools who adore you, only to find you out. They saw you dressing in the back room, now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change red on the green, green grass.
It's Hospitalized Hawks, by the way. With the 80th name change. Hey, oh, nice. I love to hear it. Are you gonna name it Bert? Oh, nice. I love it. Mm. All right, I'm going to go because I've been drawing for like 3 hours. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow actually. And I stay drawing, and I'll keep drawing too. I might draw again later today, just off stream. So you guys can look for that. If not, then I'll see y'all later. All right, have fun.